tonight.
Yo, what it do, everyone? Welcome to HCP Homie Connect Podcast episode 30, guys. Dirty 30. You got
Yeah,
C's from the house repping his Dodgers. I
yeah,
got I got my Guardians hat going. Look at that. Oh, look at that. It says Goodyear, Arizona,
yeah.
right where they play. I
Okay.
wish my team played in Surprise, Arizona. There's a Texas Rangers and Royals one that said Surprise, but I was like, come on, I'm not
Nah.
a Rangers or Royals fan, so I'm not gonna rock that. I was thinking about getting
The Dodgers one?
the Dodger one. Yeah, it says Camelback. It's a pretty
Oh,
dope
okay.
hat. But I was like, nah. At the end of the day, I was like, I'm gonna go with my
How far away is Goodyear from you?
like 25, 30 minutes.
Okay. It's not bad. Yeah.
No, it's not bad, dude. Everything's really close. I
Yeah.
mean, Camelback, where the Dodgers play, is like another 25 minutes.
Okay.
So yeah, it's really close, man. But dude, we are at episode 30, dirty 30. That is crazy. I mean, we went on hiatus for a bit, so we apologize to anyone who does watch this. If you're binging on this and it's years later, then
Mm-hmm.
congrats, you didn't have to wait any time. But if you were actually paying attention to the show, I think we went about 4 weeks since the
Yeah.
last
Well,
episode. So
like right before the Super Bowl,
yeah.
and yeah, we let that Super Bowl fly by.
Yeah, it flew by and we didn't really talk about it, and then life kind of got in the way. So yeah, man, that's been kind of crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll go ahead and start.
Yeah, man. So tell us how you been? What you been up to, man?
Man, it's been good, dude. It's been crazy for me the last couple of weeks. That's kind of why I went on kind of hiatus. I got a little sick. I didn't feel well, but then
Mm-hmm.
my time, honestly, outside of work, I have no life. Probably going on week 3. Our coach for my daughter's softball team, she stepped down. She had some health issues and a couple other things, and so she decided to step down. She asked me if I wanted to take over as head coach. I said no. I didn't want to
Mm-hmm.
take over as head coach. There's too much responsibility. There's not. I don't have that discipline just yet, and there's just way too much going on. I didn't want to have. I didn't want to fall short. I was willing to do it because there was a possibility that the team might disband,
Yeah.
and I didn't want. So I was willing to step up if I had to. But ultimately, the 3 assistant coaches that were there, we said, you know what, fine, we'll split the responsibilities, especially if everyone's going to come back. So it's been really busy, dude, really hectic.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're full on tournament mode. So we've got 2 tournaments a month. We practice Mondays and Fridays, and then in between, either a Wednesday or Thursday, I take my daughter to a private lesson for pitching or whatever. And dude, it's been crazy, dude. I got like no time, no life. I know
Yeah.
I mentioned this to you before, but like when I don't take my little one to softball practice, and when I'm not with her and the rest of the team, then on the other days, my wife and I switch. My daughter, my oldest daughter's in competitive swim, and so she goes to practice Monday through Thursday. But
Okay.
basically, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, if I don't do anything with my little one, then we switch. So I get out of work, I go straight to the city pool where my daughter practices out of, and then we switch. Right, my wife leaves and takes the little one, and I stay there till my big one's done, and then
Okay.
come home. So, dude, for me, I leave the house at like uh 6:30 in the morning, and I don't get home till like 7:30, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, depending on the day.
Mm,
So I'm gone a large portion of the day,
yeah.
and so yeah, that's been the crazy part. Tournament life is crazy. I don't know what we signed up for, man. I didn't know that this is what we signed up for. It's insane, man. Some of the baseball drama. I know that you and I talked yesterday. Some of
Yeah.
the baseball drama, bro. That is insane. It is insane.
That's what probably your coach fucking stepped down
It
because he's
is.
like,
It is
I
part of
can't
it.
deal with these parents.
It is. It is part of it. Sadly, she didn't. She had some other things she needed to take care of, but that was also part of it. And it's like, man, it's been crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Kind of trying to focus on that. Um, you know, a couple of days here and there. I told you, and I'm not afraid to say it. Because we say
Mm-hmm.
this podcast isn't just sports, right? It's everything that goes on in our lives, and so I think one of the days we were supposed to record, my oldest one was having a meltdown, and it's just
Mhm.
like,
Mhm.
um, and honestly, once that happens, like when she has a meltdown, like me mentally, I'm just drained. Like
Mm.
I don't, you know, I might not be upset or whatever, or maybe it just took everything in me not to get upset. So by the time it's all done, I'm drained. I'm like,
Yeah.
I could usually put on a fake happy face. When it comes to that with my daughter, I can't. I won't be able to put
Mhm.
on a fake happy face. It just
Mm.
it would not make for good content. If this is even any good at all, but it would make for worse content for sure.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. For sure.
yeah, but other than that, like I said, I don't even know when we're supposed to go to LA. I've been trying to figure out when we can go to LA.
Mm.
Dude, all our weekends are booked. I know my wife is going out to LA
Okay.
for the Beyonce concert.
Okay.
I think that's in April. I think it's in April. Um, so yeah, so she's going out in April to the Beyonce concert. She was like, she doesn't want to fly. She was like, I'm
Mhm.
driving out there. She's like, I'm not
Mm.
flying with all these plane issues. But I'm like,
Oh,
wait, hold
bro.
on. I'm like, but we're going on a plane on the 15th. I was like, because we're going up to near San Francisco for a baby shower for one of her cousins who's
Oh,
she's
okay.
close with. But you know, her logic is, well, we're all together at least. I'm like, oh, all right, cool, great, we're all together.
That's right.
I was like, I guess, you know, we're all
Yeah.
together, I guess. So, you know, we'll see how that goes. Knocking on wood, you know, they get this whole drama resolved with airplanes. But yeah, we'll be flying out then. But yeah, man, it's been crazy busy.
Yep.
For us, it's been a little crazy. So yeah, man. Like I said, I'm glad to do this. I've been missing. I've been itching to get it done.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like this is a part of the routine, and then when we don't do it, I'm like, oh man, like I don't want it to fall off. I want to keep doing it, and
Yeah. I know. I know the
I,
feeling.
I want to look back and be like, yo, dude, goddamn, we're on episode 60 now. You know, that'll be
Yep.
pretty damn dope. And who knows by the time where this goes, if anything, by the time we're at episode 60, if that. So that'll be pretty cool. And work, dude, work is just work. It's busy. It's about to get
Mhm.
busier. We're opening up another school that I'm the project manager for, so
Oh shit.
that'll be taking up a lot of my time as well. So I ain't got no time for personal life. It's just
Mm.
whatever's in my tiny little bubble for now. That's all I have time to focus on, and
Oh, okay.
it is
Okay.
it is
But you
what
got
it
you
is.
got spring break coming up, no?
I don't get spring break, homie.
D-
Not no more.
Damn, for real? Oh, where you
Yeah.
work or
Well,
you go?
I work at the district level, so I
Oh,
don't
okay, okay,
get,
okay. You still go no matter what then.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
the girls
just
get off.
yeah. Oh yeah, my daughters are off and everything else, but
Okay, okay.
but because my dumbass wanted to go and be important, then
Mm,
I don't get no time off.
damn.
Yeah, I usually we'll get a week off in July for like July 4th, like the
Mm-hmm.
week of July 4th. We'll get that week off. We get like some days off during Christmas, but we don't get too many days off. That all the breaks that the schools get, nah, we'd have to either put in PTO. But no, we're not necessarily scheduled. I'm like, man, damn,
Damn,
this is what
dog.
happens when you decide to become important. I was
I
like,
know,
damn.
dog. Damn.
I was like, responsibilities. Ain't nobody tell me this was gonna happen when I got more
For
responsibilities. I was like, I work in education. I thought it was
real.
supposed to be more time off.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's what I thought too. I was like, you got spring break, fool. What you talking about?
Nah, dude.
Yeah, you suck.
Nah.
Hey, good luck,
And
dog.
well, hey, and you know what's funny is like I was planning to take a bunch of time off in Christmas. You know,
Yeah,
Christmas time, do we get a little bit more? And I was like, I'm gonna catch up on a bunch of stuff around the house. But then my mom, was in the hospital, and I was in LA for the whole time.
yeah, yeah.
So like I haven't had any real time off since. I'm like, man, I'm constantly running around exhausted, but I ain't got time to be exhausted. So it's like, oh
Mm.
shit. So it's one of those, dude. But other than that, like I said, man, life's great. I can't complain.
Oh, okay,
Um,
okay.
yeah, man. But it's been 4 weeks, dude. A lot happens in 4 weeks. I do have my drink, but before you start, I'm gonna bust out this. I'm gonna pour some of this.
Okay, reserva
Reserva familiar.
de la familia. Okay,
I
okay,
feel like it's a little special. There's a reason.
okay.
There's a reason to buzz this out today. There's a
Yeah.
reason. There's a reason. So
Dirty, dirty, 30, dirty, 30.
30 30. Got busted out.
What is it? Is it tequila or what?
Yeah,
What is it?
tequila.
Okay, okay.
It's tequila, but for those that don't really do tequila, it's through Jose Cuervo. When you think you're like Jose Cuervo, like what? Like
Mm-hmm.
no, this is like this is their good stuff. Good stuff. Like this isn't
Okay.
a cheap bottle.
Yeah.
It's not cheap, you know.
Okay.
And it's pretty damn smooth and delicious, and it's not full of additives. So it's
Gotcha.
definitely
Gotcha.
worth the price. So
I'm over here drinking a bottle of wine, a little glass for the night.
hey, there
Salute,
you go.
salute.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Cheers, homie.
Cheers, cheers.
You know. So with that said, homie,
Yeah.
I poured me a little something special. It's been 4 weeks since we last touched base. A lot of things changed, homie. Um, it's gonna be a first. It's gonna be a first on the HCP.
Yeah,
Uh,
man.
so with that said, without further ado, I was thinking he should save it towards the end, but we're gonna let my boy C's tell us what's been going on in his life, and then we'll go from there. So
Nah,
C's,
man.
it's been 4 weeks, homie.
Yeah, nah, man. Just chilling. Taking care of the family, working. Same. Like that the episode we did before the Super Bowl. I was busy that week at work because
Yeah,
I work at Fox and we had the Super Bowl this year, and man, it was busy. I was working, man, till like 11, 12 p.m. at night
yeah,
here at the computer at home, but sometimes
right,
staying in the office till like 10 p.m. and shit.
right,
And
right.
that's just crazy. But yeah, I was busy after the Super Bowl was over. Oh man, it was just like a relief. Everybody at work was like, "Oh shit, hell yeah, let's go get a drink and shit."
Yeah, fuck the
Uh,
Super Bowl.
yeah, like fuck the Super Bowl. This shit sucked anyways. uh, but yeah, man, it was good, and here taking care of the family, going to church, um, doing some stuff around the house, cleaning. It's
Yeah,
been honestly, it's been a little hot these last couple of days, but the weather's
same,
been
bro.
good. Yeah,
Yeah,
weather's been good, not too bad, and man, big news for me is that
drum
I
roll.
got
Ooh,
salute, salute.
yeah. Cheers, homie.
Hey,
Congrats.
thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, man, I got married this past weekend on Saturday to my lovely wife right now. Yeah, we just had a little ceremony with our church. Little outdoor wedding.
Okay.
The weather was perfect. Wasn't too cold. It wasn't too hot. It was
Right,
perfect,
right.
perfect. And then we just came over here, had a little dinner, I guess if you want to call it, with
Yeah,
my family, my brother, my mom,
yeah.
a
Right,
little,
right.
and her family. It was like maybe like 15, 16 of us
Okay.
just eating. It was cool, man, and
Yeah.
and yeah, man, we had a good time. I'll show you guys some pictures of here. Let me see if I can get them
Yeah. Look
queued
at
up.
that. Look at that.
Let me see if
Dude,
I can
I appreciate
share.
you sharing that. Now, question for you: do the homies know, or will the homies find
Oh,
out if they? I mean, because that could be bait. We tell the homies, "Yo, you got to watch this episode."
yeah, no. I think they don't know.
Okay, okay, okay. Unless your brother told them.
Yeah, unless my brother told them. But yeah, so I'm sharing here. Let me
Look at
see.
that.
Here's
Yo.
uh, can you see this picture?
Yeah, I can see your pictures. If you're expanding one, it hasn't expanded yet. If you're opening up a specific page,
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Let me
but
go
yeah,
back.
we can see your
Here.
folder. Yeah, we can see your folder.
All right, I stopped sharing.
All right, no worries, no worries.
Let me try this again.
Yeah, I'm curious to know what my wife's reaction is gonna be because I'm over here. I'm over here. I'm over here whispering it because she's upstairs. Her door is the door's closed. Yeah, I think the door's closed. But I didn't tell her for that reason because I was like, nah, I'm not gonna tell her.
Oh
I'm
shit!
gonna let her find out. Oh shit! Echo, echo, echo,
Can you see this
echo.
screen?
Nah, I see a bunch of us.
Oh shit! I gotta work on my sharing.
Yeah, dude.
Let me
Do you have
see.
multiple screens open? Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Wait,
probably.
I think it lets you choose.
Let me
Yeah, so I
see.
can see your folder right now. You have a
Yeah,
folder open.
so
So if you open one up,
yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, so I click it and then
it opens. And so open the next one into, or it looks like it's loading your picture. And then see if you can identify if it opened up underneath as in like the image, like the image viewer as and then maybe just kind of find that and then drag it into the screen that you're sharing.
oh shit. Let me see. No.
What happens if you minimize that one?
Nah. How can I do this shit? Well, anyways, I got married. Yeah, no, I have a Riverside sharing. Rondo hide.
That's hilarious.
Oh, is that it? No,
No, it's still
no.
like it's still showing the picture. Are you
Yeah.
telling it to share a file, or are you telling it to share like a screen, like a window of yours?
Window.
Okay. So try like all right. So
What's this
unshare.
stuff?
So unshare and or sorry, unshare.
So it says screen, right? It
Right,
says screen of presentation.
but like first pull up. So like first go to your folder,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
then double click on the picture that you want, and then make
Okay.
sure that that's big somewhere. Like I don't know if you're using multiple screens. Do you use multiple screens or just
Yeah.
your? Okay, so make sure that the picture is open and on a screen of yours, and
Okay.
then go to share, and then that way you could see it, and then select that screen with that specific.
Okay. Okay. I got you. Got you. Got you. Got you.
Yeah,
Okay. So yeah, here it is. Okay.
there
Yeah.
you go. There you
So this
go.
is my family. There you
Ah,
go.
there you go. Yeah, zoom in a little. Yeah, look at that beautiful family. Look at that.
Yeah. So this is my beautiful
Yeah.
wife. My three boys. This is Dylan, Emiliano, and Andres. And that's me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good
So
job,
look,
homie.
yeah, we're doing it big with the
Yeah.
suits and everything.
Yeah, man.
Let me
Okay,
see if I can show
okay,
you some
okay.
more.
Yeah, so they just do it the same way. Find the picture first that you want, make it
Got you.
big,
Got you.
and then share it.
And then I'll show you my mom. Where they at? Oh, I'll show you this one.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, man. So I'm telling you, we just got married, and it was
That's
beautiful, man.
dope, man.
It was
That is
a
dope.
great time. Great. We had a very
Oh,
very
that's a great picture.
beautiful wedding. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
That's
us in
a
front of a
great picture.
fountain. My beautiful
Okay,
wife in her
okay.
beautiful dress.
Yeah, man.
Let
All
me
right,
see what
all
else.
right.
And then I got some more. Let me see if I can find my mom's.
Yeah, all right, all right, all right.
Let's do this one. Oh shit.
Yeah. I would say unshare so that you can share again.
All right.
Because right now you're sharing your screen. Yeah, unshare.
I'll show you guys one this time. One more. Let's see if I can find my mom's. No.
So how long was this in the planning? How about that?
Nah. I mean, we proposed long time. I
Right.
proposed like 2 years ago, almost. And then I don't know. We just finally decided, like, you know what? Let's do it. Like, let's
Okay, okay,
go.
okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
This is. Yeah, I'll show you this one. This is my wife's sister and her family, and it was cool. I'm telling you, it was just very small, very
Intimate.
intimate. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. This is
Oh, okay, cool, cool.
Julia, yeah, Karina, and her family, and so yeah, it was beautiful, man.
That's awesome, man. Where was this at?
Yeah. This is right here at our church, Lancaster Baptist Church.
Oh, okay, okay,
It's a
okay.
Christian church, yeah. So we go into a Christian church, and they let us use the little canopy outside, and
Oh, okay.
my wife decorated it and everything, and it was beautiful, man. It was perfect. I was like, man,
Oh,
you,
okay.
you know
All
what you're
right.
doing.
Yeah, no, that's awesome, dude. It looks
Yeah.
fantastic. That looks straight professional. It almost looks like I was trying to figure out because one angle it looked like at the beach, but I was like, no, this foot didn't say he got married at the beach. I'm like,
No, no,
no, that's not the beach.
it's
Yeah,
up here in the high desert. Yeah, no,
yeah,
it was like I said, it wasn't too hot, it wasn't too cold, it was perfect.
yeah,
And you know us, once you get married, you get nervous.
yeah,
Like
man.
I do remember like when the priest when our the priest that was marrying us, he's saying
Right.
repeat after me. Man, I could feel my just throat just drying up, and
Drying up.
yeah,
Oh,
I'm like, I'm like, oh man, trying to find some
oh.
saliva and shit. Like, let me see if I could get some saliva. Cause yeah, man, it was. Yeah, it was. I was like, man, it was crazy. But yeah, no, dude, we did it, and it was
Yeah.
great, man. It was great. I loved it, and
Yeah.
yeah, man, that's what happened, man. Got married. Got
Yeah.
my
Look at that.
nice ring that we got.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
Okay.
my wife got her ring, and it was beautiful, man. I was
Yeah.
very very happy that we did it. Very happy that that we just it was over with. We're like, we could relax a little and just
Yeah. Yeah.
following day,
Yeah.
we're like, cool, let's go back to what we do.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course, of course. And how long have you been planning the actual wedding? Like
The
you
actual
decided
wedding,
on a date and you were like, all right,
yeah,
we're gonna do it this day. But
probably
how
like
long?
3 months.
Okay, all right,
Yeah,
all
probably
right.
like 3 months. Like I guess for me, for I guess for the guys, it's like Friday. That's when it hit me. Like, oh shit, I'm getting married on Saturday. I'm getting
Yeah,
married tomorrow.
right,
For
right.
my wife, it was like she was been planning
Mm-hmm,
since like yeah, like I want to say like a month and a half before like started buying some stuff, started thinking about.
mm-hmm.
She was still thinking about the food and like oh like
Right, of course. Yeah,
you know where we're gonna get it, how much, and blah blah blah. And so we did that, and then yeah, and then that week it was just pretty much planning, like going to get the food, going to make sure everything's decorated, make sure
right.
we out here in our place it was decorated also.
Okay.
And yeah, man, it was beautiful, and and of course I got the three boys, so it's like before that it was like, oh, dude, we gotta go get them suits, we gotta go get them shoes, get them haircuts. Yeah,
Right.
it was a lot, but yeah, dude, it was beautiful. We're happy. It's done, and bam, married. I got a ring on my finger.
He said, "Bam, married."
Yeah, yeah, bro. And
That
that's
is
that's what
awesome.
I've been up to, man. That's what I've been up
That
to.
is, hey, that's a productive hiatus.
Yeah,
That
man.
is a productive hiatus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yes,
that's
sir.
crazy.
Yes, sir.
It's funny
Salute, salute.
when we started. Yeah, cheers, homie. Cheers to you. Hey, cheers to your wifey. Officially,
Hmm.
I know. I'm pretty sure I've been calling her your wifey on the podcast, but
Yeah.
now it's official. So, cheers to your wifey on that,
Thank you.
Julie.
Thank you.
For those that don't know, she's an amazing person. So,
Hmm.
kudos to you, C's,
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
and to your wifey, and to your family, and to your boys. That's pretty awesome, man. That's super happy for you guys.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, I didn't know even notice when we came on. We were talking about that, and you were like, "Oh yeah, they're gonna notice my ring," and I was like, "Oh shit,
Yeah.
I didn't even notice your ring." I was like, "Oh shit!" Now, before anyone else starts, I don't have my ring because I wear it here. I wear it
Oh,
right
okay.
here.
Okay.
You know, my ass was a lot fatter, and the ring used to fit fine, but not
Oh.
as fat. I'm still fat, but not as fat, and so it kind of tends to slide off.
Oh shit. Yeah.
So
Dude, and
so
that's like another thing, and like having a wedding ring is like, oh shit, like oh, and I wash my finger, I wash my hands now. It's like, oh, dude,
uh,
I gotta clean between, between the fingers. Now it's like
yeah,
I put lotion on, like
yeah,
like this
yeah,
thing like hits me, and I'm like, ah, this
yeah,
thing's like painful.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I used to like all the time, and then I would never forget, and then I get it dirty when I'm working on the backyard. I'm like, oh shit, I didn't like because that one yours is a smooth one. Like mine has
yeah.
like the little diamonds in the middle, and I was like,
Oh,
oh
okay, okay.
damn, like it's just a pain, and yeah, and I was like, nope. I took it off because I lose a lot of things, and I was like, I don't want to lose this, and
Oh,
then
yeah. And
I
I did have one incident at work where it's like I was washing my hands, and I was like, I'm gonna take it off and just put it in my pocket. And man, it tell me like an hour or two
uh
went by where I was like, oh shit, where's my ring? I
it was in
was
your
like,
pocket.
it was in my pocket. Luckily, it was in my pocket, but it
Yeah,
was like I had one of those like, oh shit, not now. It's too
yeah,
soon. Like, dang.
yeah. You just
Yeah,
got it.
I know.
Yeah.
I was like, damn. But
Yep.
yeah, dude, it was great. It was great.
That's awesome, dude. That is freaking huge news.
I
What is
know.
that? Episode 3030. That is a huge notification.
Uh,
I'm curious to know if the homies find out, how they find out, if they watch the episode. If not, if you're gonna just break it to them fools.
yeah, they
Anyway,
better watch the
because
episode and
yeah, there
hit
you
the
go.
like button.
Yeah, there you go, fuckers. You gotta hit the like button at least for homie for C's and for his wifey Julie. Yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta do that at the very least for us. Um, yeah, dude, it's funny because remember I said I haven't talked to you in a while in terms
Uh huh.
of the podcast, and then about the same amount of time I haven't talked to my mom.
Yeah.
And I talk to my sister every day, so just kind of one of those where I talk to her every
Mm.
morning on my way to work. It syncs up, right? She's an hour. She's synced up with me right now that LA is an hour behind, and
Okay. Okay.
when LA syncs up with Arizona, then I don't get to talk to her anymore. So I don't talk to her for half a year.
Mm.
But like she keeps asking me, "Have you talked to your mom? Have you talked to mom?" And I'm like, "No, I don't. Like I forget. By the time I get out of work, I'm gonna talk to her, and then I just zone out when I'm like I want to go home. I zone out, or I go straight to practice, and then by the time I get home, it's late. And I don't call her.
Yeah.
But yesterday, I was like, I'm gonna make an effort to talk to her. So I'm talking to my mom, bro. and she goes, we're talking about different things, and she was like, "Have you talked to C's?" And I was like, "Nah, I haven't talked to C's in a minute." Like,
Yeah,
and I even told her, I was like, "Yeah, him and I, we do a podcast, like we do a show,
yeah,
and I haven't talked to him. We haven't done one in a hot minute." And she's like, "Oh, okay, like." I was talking to Eva, or sorry, Alba, and I was like,
mm.
and she was like, "Yeah, she was telling me that he got married," and I was like, "What?" I was like, "What?" And she was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Well, wait." I'm like, Hold on. Are you sure? Sure? Like I know we call his lady his wifey, but I'm like, are you sure? Like they're
Yeah,
married? Like she's like, no, well, that's what his mom said. Like
yeah,
they were gonna go and get, that she was going to the wedding, and I was like, really, the wedding? And I was like, uh, okay. I was like, I guess. And then she even told me some news about your brother, but I was like, all right,
yeah,
I'm not gonna put that out here on this podcast. That's a whole different story. But she told me
yeah,
that, and I was like, dang, really? I was like, okay. And so then you and I talked later on that day while I was at your
yeah,
daughter's private lessons or whatever, and you told me, and I was like, yeah, a little birdie had told me, and you just confirmed it. So, like, she kind of ruined that moment, in terms of the surprise or whatever. But I'm glad we put it out here and surprised the
yeah, yeah.
homies. Yeah, and
Hey, hopefully the homies are watching and be like, yeah,
and so I was like, oh well, you know what? I won't tell my wifey.
yeah,
I won't tell
yeah,
her
yeah,
because
yeah,
I know she watches this, so this way she could get surprised, and then she
for
could try to
sure.
hit me up later, like, why did you tell me?
Hit that like button. Hit that like
There you
button,
go.
Yanni.
There you go. Hit that like. The more likes, the better blessings for his marriage. So don't be
Yeah,
shy on that like, people. Yeah, dude. So you proposed. You said like 2 years ago.
yeah, bro. It was like that, and I was like, yeah, we'll do it. Yeah, we'll do it. Yeah, we'll do it. And
Yeah.
then it just got it. Finally, I guess for her, she was like, let's just do it. Like we have to do it because you always say that we'll
Yeah.
do it, we'll do it. And it's like,
Yeah.
fuck it. All right, let's do it. Hey, well, yeah, we
Yeah.
just. And the good thing is like my wedding date is 2/22/25. So I was like, okay, I can
Oh yeah,
remember.
it's easy to remember.
I can remember that. Cool, cool.
He's like,
Heck
hey,
yeah.
I can remember that. That's
Yep.
hilarious, bro. That is too
Hell yeah.
funny. And you know what else is funny? Talking about proposal. You know who
Uh-huh.
didn't get proposed to? Taylor Swift didn't get proposed to.
Oh, okay,
And why
okay.
didn't Taylor Swift get proposed to? Sees?
Because she's doesn't like Kelsey. She broke up with him. I don't know.
No, because the motherfucking Chiefs lost, homie. The Chiefs lost
Oh.
the Super Bowl. That is exactly
Yep.
why. Because I'm pretty positive, had they won the Super Bowl,
Oh, you think
oh,
on the field
fuck,
and everything?
fuck,
Oh,
yeah, super
yeah.
cheesy, bro. Ham it up. Oh, hell yeah, bro. They would have,
Dang.
it would have been cheesy as fuck. So at they she didn't get engaged, at least
Yeah.
not
True.
then.
True.
So I think that's a perfect segue that we transition from a wonderful story of
Mm-hmm.
engagement and marriage to one that didn't happen, and thankfully for the majority of America, we did not get to see a Kelsey Taylor Swift marriage or
Mm-hmm.
engagement, because that meant that the Kansas City Chiefs lost. And
Yeah.
what a wonderful Super Bowl it turned out to be if you were anyone other than a KC fan.
Yeah. Yep.
So, with that said, see, thoughts on the Super Bowl?
It was
Four to 3 weeks removed.
I know that's also, I mean, like I said, I think we said on the previous podcast. Sorry, we were all, well, not most of us. Most of us were cheering for the Eagles because we didn't like the Chiefs.
Right.
I'm a 49er fan, and we've fucking lost to the Chiefs twice in the Super Bowl. And so yeah, it was surprising the way they lost because actually the Chiefs did play a very bad game. The Eagles played a very good defensive game, and Jalen Hurts was good, like better than Mahomes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that was surprising for sure. Um, and credit to the Chiefs, they held Saquon to
Right.
I think it was like 76 yards or something like that. But they didn't let him go off,
Correct.
and I honestly I thought, dude, you hold Saquon to under 100 yards, and you let Jalen Hurt beat you, and Jalen Hurt really beat him, like with
Mm-hmm.
throwing,
Running
running, getting crucial first downs, throwing that deep, I think deep bomb, and I think
to
before
Smith
halftime,
to Devontae.
yeah, right before halftime, I believe it was.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they won good, man, and then the defensive line
Ooh,
just
that's huge.
killed the yeah, just
Whew.
just killed the offensive line of the Chiefs, man. But yeah, it was surprising, but I was happy that the Eagles won. Like I was happy for them that day, and then after that, it's like fuck the Eagles.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
I don't care
yeah.
about those assholes.
Right. The minute that the clock struck zero and it was officially that they had won, I was like, all right, well, fuck the Eagles too. It's like the fact that they were winning is all I cared about at that moment. But the minute the
Yeah,
clock struck zero, fuck the Eagles too and their
yeah.
family. Fuck the Eagles and their
No.
families too. It's like, nah, you can burn your city. That's fine. I don't give a shit. Like I
The
didn't
fun,
even watch the post celebration. I
I
didn't
didn't
watch
either.
it.
Yeah, I didn't. No, the funny thing is about this the parade. I don't know if you saw. Is like, dude, the GM Howie Roseman, I believe his name is,
Yeah,
had
he
a
got
big.
hit. Yeah, he got hit with a bottle or can. Yeah,
That shit was
I
hilarious.
was like,
You
dude.
see the mark like right
Yeah,
on.
and he's talking, and he's got literally the indentation of the can, bro.
Oh, she was hilarious, man. But
I was like,
yeah,
good
so I'm
old
like, yeah,
Philly.
good old Philly. Yep, exactly what you deserve.
Yeah, I was like, good old Philly. I was like,
Yep.
yeah, you guys are some dumbasses. I was like, but you won the Super Bowl, I guess. Congrats, but
Yeah. What you think about the Super Bowl? What was your?
dude, it's funny because I know that from the last podcast, I'm pretty positive I said I wasn't gonna watch it. I was like,
Yeah.
man, I don't want to watch this bullshit. Um, but as we got closer to it, I mean, at the end of the day, we're football fans. We're diehard football
Mm-hmm.
fans. It's really hard to stay away from it. Funny thing is, though, I don't know. I think I mentioned it. I think I mentioned that there was a birthday party that we were gonna go to one of
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
from one of my from my daughter's teammates, and I was upset. I'm like, man, I'm not gonna watch it, but I'm upset that we're doing this party. My dumbass thought that the Super Bowl was an hour later than the time that we got home.
Mm-hmm.
So I started watching the Super Bowl like almost an hour in,
Oh, okay.
and my wife didn't say anything. She was just kind of like, all right, well, we're here, you know. And then I was like, yeah, like we're probably gonna make it like right at kickoff. She's like, at kickoff. She was like, the game started almost an hour ago, and I was like, what? I'm like, no, the game starts at this. She's like, no, it doesn't. Where are you getting that from? And I was like, oh, god damn it, you
Oh,
know,
oh shit.
because she said, do you want to know the score before I even said anything else, before I said anything about the game, we're driving home from the party, and she goes, do you want to know the score? I'm like, what do you mean the score? And
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
like, yeah, do you want to know the score? I'm like, the game hasn't started. She was like, it been started. I was like, what? And she's like, do you want to know? I
Oh,
was like, yeah, what is it? She's like, it's 7-0. I'm like, oh, the Chiefs? She's like, no, the Eagles. I was like, okay. I'm like, but the stupid Chiefs are gonna score again. And then by the time we got home, it was like we got home just to see the routing. And I was like, oh, this is perfect. I was
yeah.
like, this is great. I was like, I could watch this all day now. I was invested then.
Yep.
I was like, all right. I think at first I was butthurt that I didn't get to see commercials. I was like, oh, I
Uh,
wanted the Super Bowl commercials. But then, like the way that Philly routed them, I was like, oh, heck yeah. I was like, I'm here for this.
yep.
I'm like 34-0 at one point.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, dude.
It's over. I mean, it's over.
Mm-hmm. I
Yep.
was like, I'm sorry, you're not coming back from this. I don't care what you are, who you are. You're not gonna get a one possession victory in this one.
Yep. Nah.
Yeah, it was great. It was the ass whooping that they deserved.
Yep.
I wish it would have been by any other team other than the Eagles, but at
And,
least I'm glad that they got their asses whooped.
and let me just say this: it kind of felt about the referees. It kind of felt like the referees
We're
were
overcompensating.
exactly like they were like, we're getting caught like being favorites to the Chiefs. Let's go the opposite way so they could
Mm-hmm.
calm down and shit. And that's what
Mm-hmm.
it felt like. Cause it was like you guys were calling this shit like the whole season, and now you guys are calling it. I was like, no, this looks a little weird, but all right, cool.
Yeah, yeah, and I had mentioned it too. I had told my wife, I was like, yeah, like don't be surprised if it's a clean game or or there's a lot of calls that go in the favor of the Eagles,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Because that's pretty much the only way. Because if you think about it, notice how there was some chief, like some of the fans were complaining, and I think even DeAndre Hopkins was complaining.
Yeah.
But to me, it's like it goes against everything you bitched about all season long as a Chiefs fan. You're like,
Mhm.
no, we don't get no calls. There's no conspiracy. Blah 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 blah. But then it's like, oh, really? Now you're saying that the refs were crappy, and now you're saying that the refs were showing favoritism.
Yep.
Okay, which one is it though? Because if according to you, refs don't show favoritism, then why would they show favoritism in this game?
Yeah.
Like, you
Mhm.
can't have it both ways.
Mhm.
Either they
Mhm.
do or they don't. And when it was working in your favor, they didn't show favoritism apparently. But when
Yep.
it backfired on you, now it's no. That it felt like only
Yeah.
Philly was getting the calls. It's like, yeah, no, you don't get to talk.
Mhm.
You don't get to
Mhm.
talk. I'm like, I'm glad you got what you got. You
Yep.
don't get to talk. Like, nah. So it
That's what
was
I thought too. Yeah, I was like, you're getting what you deserve, and like, nah, you guys can't. Like, you can't complain because like this shit's been happening the whole season, and of course, and during the Super Bowl, you guys get the opposite, you know. So and you know because you guys deserve that shit. But yeah, in terms of the NFL, the refs, it's like it did feel like they were trying to deflect that little spotlight.
yeah, the
And
attention.
yeah, exactly. So I was like, oh, okay. But you know, I accepted it. I was like, ah, whatever.
Yeah. What about the halftime show? I mean, we had there was a lot of people that didn't like it, mainly people that can't associate with.
Exactly.
You know, there's a certain starter pack for those people that didn't like it.
No,
Uh,
I liked it. I mean, it was Kendrick Lamar. He's from our neighborhood,
mm-hmm.
our neck of the woods, if you want to
Yep.
say. So
Right.
it was like, yeah, it was cool. It was. I wasn't like, oh, like damn, this is the greatest. Like, nah,
Yeah.
it was good. I was entertained. I was singing along, or like, okay, it's good, it's good.
Right.
Um, but yeah, that's it. It was like, I think the biggest loser is Drake. Still, like, dude, motherfucker lost. Like,
Oh my
oh
God,
my
this guy
god,
keeps taking L's.
I know the whole time. I was like, Jesus. But yeah, it was good. And of course, when they played They Not Like Us, I was like, oh, it was
It's
over for
over.
Drake. Yeah.
It's over.
What
Yep.
did your wife? What did Johnny think about it?
Oh, she absolutely loved it. She
Yeah.
absolutely loved it, and she's been on a K dot kick lately or whatever.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
she was really looking forward to it. I mean I've been on a K dot kick, but not to her level.
Yeah.
And so but I definitely enjoyed the halftime show. I feel like I'm not a big fan of the halftime shows. I do like them, but I'm not
Hmm.
like a huge fan of them, mainly because sometimes they haven't panned out for the hype. Like
Yeah.
there's all this
Hmm.
hype, and then to me, I was like, it just seemed like a regular concert.
Hmm.
Um, but this one was really good.
Yeah.
I especially liked the his well, not that his, but that a GNX or a fake GNX was in the background. You
Hmm.
know, nice little Grand National in the background. But then the funny thing is when I saw these people coming out of it, at first I was like, oh, they're coming out from underneath. Oh, they cut the car open. Oh, wait. I'm like, this can't be a real car. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay. I'm like, they better not have cut open a Grand National like a GNX. I was like, no, they wouldn't cut open
Yeah.
a
No.
GNX. I was
No.
like,
No.
that's a prop.
I saw that.
I was like, that's a prop. That's not a real GNX. Because as a car guy, I was like happy to see it in the background, like when the sports analysts were talking from Fox, and then they had
Yeah.
the GNX in the background, like in the back behind them. I was like,
Oh,
oh,
okay.
the GNX is back there. That's cool. And then like people started coming out, and then I started doing the math. I'm like, oh, they cut it. No, wait a minute, they wouldn't cut it. No, what they? I was like, all right, like no, it's cool, it's not a
No,
real
yeah,
GNX.
like when you see it, you're like, that's a lot of people in that car. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Like, what the fuck?
yeah,
Like 8, 10 people. Like, god damn, what the fuck?
yeah. Like, hold on. Only my gente can make that work. Okay, let's get that
Exactly.
right. Like,
That's
hold on.
that's the thing that crossed my mind. I was like, there's a bunch of Mexicans in that shit. Oh fuck.
I was like, K Dot, I know you're cool with with the brown people, but I don't know that you know how to pack them in the car like that.
But no, man, it was good. It was good. I mean, like you said, it wasn't for. I guess for me, I was just like, oh, okay, cool. I know he had Serena on there. He had
Yeah.
SZA showed up,
Yeah. Hmm.
and that's it. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. I mean,
Yeah.
it wasn't for me actually. It wasn't like spectacular. I think the one where I did see like that, I was like, "Yo, this is dope." Is like Snoop, the one they did here in Los Angeles 2 years ago, I
Mm-hmm.
believe,
Oh,
with Dre. He had 50 Cent on there. He had
yeah,
Mary J. Blige, and he had a bunch of other.
yeah, yeah,
That's what I want. I kind of want to see more artists, not just Kendrick Lamar and
yeah.
SZA, and then that's it.
Was that the one? Wasn't that the one where Missy Elliott came out too?
I think so.
Because you remember, like, because remember, like, even like the younger generation were like, "Yo, have you guys heard of Missy Elliott?" And we're like, "Really, really?" It's like I don't think you understand. It's like we
Yeah.
grew up on Missy Elliott.
So yeah, that's what I kind of wanted to see in the Super Bowl, like other artists show up and do a sing some music and like, oh yeah, that's a dope ass concert.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
But yeah, it was good. It was all right.
yeah, yeah. I mean, hey, it made it all that much better to see that concert. Plus the Chiefs losing
Yeah.
was even that much better. And then
I
I
like
don't
I,
know.
I like you said, like it's Super Bowl Sunday. I was watching because it does feel like a national holiday for us Americans. Like, dude, you gotta
Yeah.
watch it. Like, no matter what, like you're gonna watch. I think because we're all football fans, and
Hmm.
you just want to see an entertaining game, and you're like, all
Yeah.
right, watch it because it's
Right.
football.
The funny thing is, if it had been any other Super Bowl, right?
Hmm.
Let's say I don't know, fucking, let's say the Vikings versus I don't know the Bengals, right?
Hmm.
If it was a 34-0 blowout, it would have been a boring fucking game.
Yeah, yeah,
But because it was the Chiefs getting blown out 34-0,
yeah,
you're like, oh, I'm here for this.
yeah,
I'm gonna watch this. And then they keep sacking him, and you're like, fuck yeah, lay it on, keep going, hit that motherfucker, you
yeah,
know. But if it was any other teams, you would have been like, oh, what a boring ass Super Bowl, 34 to
yeah,
0. God, the other team shouldn't have even been in the Super Bowl. But yeah, dude, it was that to me, I thought that was the funny part where you're right. I
mm,
was I was into it. I was like, okay, 34-0. I'm digging this. I like
yeah,
this, you know. And then yeah, they just Mahomes looked bad.
yeah.
Like there was no way around it. He looked bad.
Hmm. Hmm.
Um, and I'm glad because there was nothing, no excuses that they could make.
Yeah, no.
It
Mm.
was like you got outbeat, you got outcoached, you got outhandled, you got and then Harrison Butker just sucked butt.
Yeah.
That was
Yep.
that was pretty awesome, dude. I was like, oh, Harry, you talked a lot of shit, Harrison Butker, and you didn't do shit. I was like, maybe you should have stayed in the kitchen, homie.
Yep.
Oof.
Yep.
I was like,
Yeah.
oh, your
No,
wife might have done a better job kicking than you.
probably. But no, I was like I said, I was entertained. It was cool. It was a good Super Bowl because the Chiefs lost, and that's it. And then,
That
like you
I
said, after the game, it's like, I fuck both these teams, man.
yeah, yeah. I'm done. Turn this shit off.
Yeah. Yep. That's what I did. I was like, I'm
Yeah,
done.
I'm done. Yeah, same. I'm
Yep.
done. I don't need to watch it anymore. I'm good.
Yep.
Fuck the
Yep.
celebration. I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the trophy presentation.
No.
None of that. I was like, that's it. I'm done. Yep.
Nah. I was over it. Whatever. Yeah. So yeah. Super Bowl is a wrap.
Mm-hmm.
Time to turn over a new leaf. It is now the off season for the NFL, and we've got free agency around the corner. We've got the
Mm-hmm.
draft around the corner. A lot of little moves here and there, speculations, talk, or whatever. And so, with that said, I mean, we're gonna move on a little bit to what's going on in the NFL. So, uh, what is going on, sees in Niner country?
Uh,
Any news?
Niner countries. I think right now the big news. I mean, they are news, of course, but the right now the I guess big news is Debo Samuel. They might trade him. I know.
Oh, okay.
I believe they're trying to trade him to get some draft pick back.
Right.
But I know if they release him, I think they're gonna owe him like 31 million, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
But I think he's gonna be like a post June 1st release if they release him, so they could save some money.
Okay.
But yeah, following like IG and the insiders on there, they're like, oh, there's a lot of rumors going around that Debo might be get traded like within 2-3 days, with the
Yeah.
with the combine going on and GMs being there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know,
Talk. Yeah.
yeah, there's talking, there's dealing. So hey, he might get traded. I know they said the Texans. and the Commanders they might be interested, of course, because
Okay.
they have connections to the 49ers.
Okay.
The previous coaches and previous GM with the Commanders. So yeah, I mean, if he gets traded, he gets traded. He is Debo is 29 years old. You could tell he did lose a little bit of step. He
Yeah.
doesn't have that that young Debo like he used to. He can still play. I still like him, but if the team has to move on, like you got to move him on. Yeah, that's it. But
Yeah.
and the other news is just Brock Purdy. Still, he's probably going to get paid.
Right.
Hopefully, he has a team friendly contract.
Yeah.
So he can help the team. So, that's the news right now. Just Debo getting traded and Brock Purdy.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. Well, on
What
the
about you,
Bills
man?
side,
What? Yeah, what about your Bills? What you hearing?
so on the Bills side, we re-signed Khalil Shakir,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
um,
That's a good
or
signing.
as or
Good
as
signing. Yeah.
some people, especially there's a Chiefs content creator who kind of does game reactions, and he took a big liking to Khalil Shakir. So he calls him Shakur. So Tupac. So he
Mhm.
called him Tupac. So that my wife and I now refer to Khalil Shakir as Tupac.
Yeah, it took.
So yeah,
Okay,
so we
okay.
refer to him as Tupac. So and it's kind of funny because that guy's shtick for that is when he reviews the Bills game and Khalil Shakir does something, he'll usually play like a part of a Tupac song for him.
Oh, okay, okay.
So it's kind of funny. So shout out to that guy. But yeah, we call him Tupac now. And yeah, man, the Bills re-signed him. I think from what I understand, we re-signed him to a really good deal.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you know, it's fair to him, but it's a really good bargain for us. Locks him up, I think, through 2029, and he'll be in his
Yeah,
prime as well. So that's a great move from there. And I think everyone understands like he's not a number one, but he's a hell of a number two,
yeah.
and it's going to pay huge dividends. Like he's going to be. He's not going to be one of those number twos where you say, "Oh, he's such a good number two. He's on the cusp of a number one." No, he's like a top tier number two, like exactly that. He's always going to be a number two, but if he's
Mm-hmm.
a number two, it's the number two that you would always want,
Yeah.
and I think that's a huge thing to lock up. So I think the Bills will still be in the market for a receiver, maybe a number one. I
Mm-hmm.
don't think that's the highest priority. I still do think it's a high priority, but I still think they want to see what we have in Keon Coleman. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and and I think, I mean, we did okay with a ragtag team of receivers. Mac
Mm-hmm.
Hollins is hopefully going to come back, and he did pretty good down the stretch, and nobody really knows who Mac Hollins is. I mean,
Yeah.
and then and so we'll see how that goes, and maybe Amari Cooper signs back for a cheap contract. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
we'll see. I mean, I know he's getting older, so you never know there, but I mean, it's still Amari Cooper. You still got to respect Amari Cooper, and another year under the system, I think that would be really really helpful. And
Mm-hmm.
from what I heard, he wasn't 100% fully healthy, so we'll see how
Okay.
that shakes off. And then the other big news is uh, Mr. Himbo himself, Jimbo Cook, James Cook.
Mm-hmm.
Boy had himself a hell of a season. As a
Yep.
Bills fan, and every other Bills fan can tell you, we all knew what we had, so that's not a surprise to us. I think it took a lot of people who aren't aware of the Bills as to who James Cook was. We all kind of knew that, and now he's asking for, I think, 15 million a year.
Okay.
So he's asking for a pretty penny. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and so I'm assuming the Bills are going to give it to him. I'm not sure. I hope they do because I don't want to
Yeah.
start off with another set of looking for a new running back or having to invest a rookie or draft pick on a running back. I think the tides have turned a little bit where the value of running backs is back. I think the Giants were some of the biggest idiots, and so were the Titans to say,
Yeah.
oh, running backs are overvalued, and then they got rid of
Mm-hmm.
their two-star running backs, and well, one is picking third, I think, in the draft, and the other idiot is picking first in the draft, and they don't
Mm-hmm.
have those two running backs, and one running back won the Super Bowl. So,
Yep.
you
Mm-hmm.
know, I've always said it's kind of cyclical. Football is cyclical. You'll focus on running backs and you'll adapt and you'll stop running backs. Or you got to have a different type of running back, and it's no longer that expensive. Then all of a sudden,
Yeah.
it's receivers, and it's quarterbacks, then it's defenses. It's all cyclical to me. It always comes back, and so I'm not surprised at running backs. I've never undervalued running backs. Hell, even in our fantasy football, I go heavy on running backs. You know that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think hopefully the Bills will pay him.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see how that goes, and then it goes into the combine, and we'll see what we do there. I'm gonna say that in the combine, I think the Bills are gonna be looking for defensive ends.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
the one thing that the Super Bowl showed you is what you can do to Kansas City when you've got some stud defensive ends going
Yep. Yep.
after Mr.
Mahomes.
Pat Mahomes.
Mm-hmm.
So we didn't touch him at all
Mm-hmm.
in the AFC Championship game. Not once did we touch him, and that I think was what broke us and eventually cost us the game. And so
Mm-hmm.
I think we need somebody. Honestly, I'm paying attention to the draft, but not so much for the Bills because again, now it's gonna suck, right? We're gonna pick like I don't know, fuck 29th, 30th.
Yeah.
I don't know. So not it's not that entertaining for me right now. I'm genuinely hoping that we just trade our picks for either Max Crosby or
Okay.
Miles Garrett.
Yeah. I
You
can
know,
see that. I can see that.
so that's kind of what I'm hoping for. So I have been paying attention to the combine, but not as heavy as I would normally when we're maybe picking in the early 20s or mid 20s. Now that we're so far back, and there's no one that we're going to say, "Oh shit, Buffalo's going to trade into the top 10 for."
Yeah.
I don't think it's a heavy draft class like that. That there's so
Mm-hmm.
much talent that a team would want to jump from the late 20s into the teens. I don't think
Okay.
that's going to happen. So it's a little less entertaining for me in terms of the combine, but I am keeping an eye on some things. What about you?
Same. Like I'm keeping an eye on the combine. I but igual it's like it's I'm paying attention more to the 49er news, and you don't want to read too much because all these insider, all these IG accounts, or all these
Mm-hmm.
articles that you read, they're gonna sign a defensive back, they're gonna do defensive lineman or edge
Right, right.
rusher, or
Mm-hmm.
so it's like, dude, I don't care. There's too much to read, and like I don't want to be like thinking about it too much. So it's like I just trust the system,
Yeah.
trust the organization to do the right thing. To me, what I think the 49ers should do in their top pick, I think we pick 11th, is
Okay.
I think they should pick an offensive lineman. We do need help with that. And then also Trent Williams is getting older.
Right. Mm-hmm.
He's going to be 37, I think, this coming season. So
Yeah.
he is up there in age. So I think they should draft somebody to eventually take over.
Yeah.
But I do like one player that I do like, and that I did see play is the tight end for Penn State. I think
Mm.
his name is Tyler Warren.
Mm-hmm.
Man, he balled out when I saw him play, and I was like,
Yeah.
dude, this motherfucker. I hope he's available, and I hope the Niners. He's a tight end. I hope he comes up and like, oh man,
Yeah.
it'll be dope if he fucking gets on our offense.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then like you said, like the Super Bowl showed you, like you need the trenches, you need that defensive lineman, the nose tackle, or the nose guy
Yeah.
right there in the middle, and then you need your edge rushers. So
Yeah.
you definitely need that. So I think the Niners should invest into both sides
Yeah.
come the first round, and then in the second round.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, it's cool to watch the combines, but of course you just never know who the hell is gonna get picked by your team. So
Right. Yeah.
yeah, you could just see it afterwards and be like, okay, that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Like you go back after your guy gets drafted, and you're like, oh, let me see what he did at the
Yeah,
combine.
exactly.
Let me
Yep.
see all the pre draft interviews of what people said about him or whatever,
Yeah.
and then
Yep.
see if it pans out right or
Yeah.
you know.
But no, like well, for your Bills, I do agree with you. Like you should you'd be like, fuck those picks, like just get another proven player. Like if
Mm-hmm.
you get Max Crosby, like hell yeah, or even the dude from the Bengals, I forgot Hendricks,
Oh yeah, yeah. Is it Trey Hendricks?
Trey Hendricks. Yeah, even he's good. I was like, dude, I'll take him. Like he's good.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like if it means trading a player, the first round pick for those type of players, like I would, because it's like your window is open right now to the Super Bowl,
Mm-hmm.
and so I mean you could bring in a rookie and he could probably produce, but the odds of that rookie producing in his first year is very, you know,
Right.
very
Yeah.
big. So it's I mean, sorry, very small. So it's like
Yeah.
like I agree. You should think about trading that pick for a proven player,
Yeah.
and then that'll be dope.
Yeah, especially, like you said, a rookie, yeah, maybe a rookie could perform if you get a rookie that late, and we're not even picking in the top three, right? So if
Yeah.
you were like, well, we're picking in the top three, we've got a chance at a once in a lifetime talent at defensive end. All
Yep.
right, maybe, right? But even then, like you're asking this player where the Bills are now expected to continue to play in the brightest of lights for the next
Mm-hmm.
couple of years, like that might not pan out for that rookie. Maybe he has a decent regular season, but in the AFC Championship, if we're in it again, he fades, then it doesn't do us any good. So
Yep.
you need proven players like a Max Crosby or Miles Garrett, who doesn't matter how bright the lights are,
Yeah.
they're going to perform. So I would say, yeah, I'm with you. At that point, I'm like, man, fuck them picks,
Yep.
fuck them
Mm-hmm.
picks.
Yeah.
So that would be my approach with that. And then we do have some other free agency rumblings,
Mm-hmm.
or not rumblings, but signings, right? Mr. Matthew Stafford is coming back to the Rams.
Yeah.
Signs, I think, a 2-year deal.
Uh huh.
I don't know how much longer he's gotten them, but hey, I love me some Matthew Stafford. A big fan of him, so I'm glad he's staying with the Rams.
Yeah,
Uh,
he's good. I mean, he's Matthew Stafford. My Niners play him every twice a year, so we know about him, and he is
yeah,
honestly probably in the division. He
yeah,
is the best quarterback in the division.
yeah.
Because it's just it's him, Purdy. What is it? Kyler Murray and
Kyler
Geno
Murray,
Smith.
yeah,
So yeah, he's probably is the best quarterback in the division. So yeah, I mean it's for my me Niners standpoint, yeah, it sucks, dude. I was like, fuck, should have
yeah,
sent this off to the East Coast and shit. But
yeah,
nah, for regular casual fans, like, yeah, it's a good move by the Rams because
yeah.
he still is good. He still is proven that he can make the throws. But
Right.
he just like you said, he's getting older, and so you definitely should look forward to a replacement.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think that's what they might want to start looking for in this draft. If I'm a Rams fan, is
Yeah.
all right. So you're bringing him on. I'm not sure where the Rams are picking.
I know they made the. I think they're in the 20s. I
Oh,
want to
they're in the
say
20s.
20. Yeah, because they made the playoffs. I
Oh,
want to say
really? Oh,
20.
yeah, they did make the playoffs. Duh.
I want to say 25th.
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be tough. I don't know if they're gonna have a
Yeah.
shot at a quarterback.
Nah. I mean, they. I've been hearing a lot about the quarterbacks, and like this quarterback class is not that good.
No,
Like after
no.
Shador Sanders and Ward and
Yeah,
maybe Dart, like after that it just drops off.
yeah,
So they're like, nah.
yeah, yeah. I think they're the biggest one is uh what is it, next year when possibly Archie Manning comes out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think that's the next big one right there, is
Yep.
having Archie Manning come out. And I mean, I don't know, maybe the Rams stink it up next year, and then they're like, well, I guess we're gonna get Archie Manning.
Yeah, probably. Or trade
Dude,
up. So.
dude, that would be scary. The Rams
Yeah.
with Archie Manning.
I mean, he's. We'll see how he plays. Archie Manning is, of course, a Manning, so you expect him to do good. But
Right.
I mean, we'll see. He sat on the bench. I think this is his first year sitting on the bench, right? Or is his second year?
No, I think it's his first year. Yeah, I
Okay.
think he did a couple of. He. I thought he played a couple games for Texas. I don't know if
Yeah,
he
he
came in
did.
like relief or whatever,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, he did. Because I know you was it yours. I know he got
Yeah,
injured, so I
yeah,
think Archie Manning did play.
yeah. So he came in and got a couple of sessions in or whatever.
Yeah,
So, I mean, we'll see. I'm curious to know where Archie Manning will go next
yeah,
year.
yeah,
But then you've got the other interesting thing about uh, the offseason is the Jets have parted ways with Mr. Aaron Rodgers.
yeah.
Where's Aaron Rodgers gonna land, Caesar?
Man, now there's rumors now that the Giants might be interested, so he might stay there, with the Giants. Or
Yeah,
there's another rumor is that he might go to Las Vegas.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah, that'll be hilarious. Or and then the other rumor is he might go to the 49ers and be a backup. And
Wow.
yeah, because he is. Remember, he's a California guy.
He is. He
So
is. Played at
so
Cal.
yeah, played at Cal. So he's more of a. You know what? I'm gonna stick to the the West Coast because I don't think
Yeah.
he. Honestly, I don't think he's gonna stay in the East Coast long. I think
Yeah.
he's gonna come out here, maybe even Seattle. You never know. But I think
Right.
he's gonna
Right.
come out closer to the West Coast. So I mean, yeah, if I'm the Giants, would I take Aaron Rodgers? No. Would I like to see Aaron Rodgers at the Giants? Yes, because I want to see if I can clown
Another
show.
dumpster fire.
Yeah,
Yeah, I want to see another dumpster fire.
yeah, I do too. That's why I'm like, yeah, go to the Giants. Cool, do
Uh
it,
huh. Yeah.
do it. Hell yeah.
Go there. Go there. That
Yep,
would be awesome. That'd
that
be
would be
awesome.
awesome. That would be
Because
dope.
then he can't be like, "Oh no, it's the Jets. You know, they did this and they did that." And but if you go to the Giants and you stink it just as bad, it's like, okay, hold on, listen. The Jets have way more talent than the Giants had, and you still didn't do anything with the Giants. So there's something in common here, and it ain't them. It's you, buddy.
The you know what the weird one that they're talking about is maybe the Vikings might be interested in him, and
I
maybe
heard about that.
yeah he might want to go to the Vikings because they have a more established system, more established players. They got of course Jefferson, so they're like yo why not why not go to the the Vikings because they got Sam Darnold but he's still up in the air,
Yeah,
and they got the rookie quarterback but he's coming off an injury so you never know.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it's not a bad idea, just in concept alone, where you're gonna bridge with Rogers. You're gonna bridge McCarthy with Rogers, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, dude. I don't know that Rogers is he's in a whole different world up in his head, bro. And I don't
Yeah.
think
Yep.
that you want to pass that over onto your rookie quarterback, who
Yeah.
technically still gonna be a rookie because he missed a whole fucking year. Um, but I don't know. I don't know that I'd want to ruin, especially the chemistry that you have with the team.
Yeah.
I don't know that you want to ruin that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
Um,
agree. I
you
agree.
know, I'd say let him go to the Giants.
That'd be dope.
I say let him go to the Giants, bro. Let him let New York fans keep hating on Rodgers.
Oh,
Or sorry, New Jersey fans because they're not really from New York.
yeah.
So
Okay. No, and then the funny thing about that is about the Giants. Also, I don't know if you heard, is that Hard Knocks is having a hard time finding a team. To take heart, to be a part of the whole filming it. But
right.
the reason is that the teams are unwilling to do it is because of the whole what is it, Joe Schoen,
Oh yeah,
the
yeah,
the GM
yeah,
for the Giants, like the whole thing
yeah.
that happened with him and Saquon.
Saquon,
That
yeah,
I think the NFL teams are like, yeah, we don't want to do it because there's too much cameras and
yeah,
you guys saw too much.
yep.
And so now the thing is, Hard Knocks is they're gonna do Hard Knocks with the Belichick in North Carolina
Oh,
because they said the HBO Hard Knocks, they're like, yeah, we can't find an NFL team that accepts
okay.
that.
That's
I was like, oh damn, like that Giants fucked up, like they stupid it is.
they ruined it. They ruined that too, huh? Damn
Yeah,
Giants.
damn Giants. And so now it's like, oh man, damn, it would have been dope if like the cameras were there and Rogers was there too. I was like, damn, that would be dope. That's
Yeah.
good TV right there.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Now that you mentioned it, though, I'd be curious to watch the Hard Knocks with Bill Belichick and a bunch of college players.
yeah, yeah. I mean,
I'll watch
it's
that.
and the funny thing is like a meme that I saw is like, man, I hope his girlfriend's oh, damn, sucks.
That is hilarious.
But
That is
yeah, dude.
hilarious.
Yeah,
Oh man. Yeah, that's funny. I'd be down to watch that for sure.
yeah. I mean, it's gonna be interesting because I don't think they ever done a college one.
No,
And
I don't
then
think
it's
so.
it's it's Belichick. Is a fucking 70-year-old. I wonder what he does. I don't think he's that interacting with reporters or with cameras and shit. So
Hmm.
we'll see how that goes and shit. We'll see what he does in this, when he's not thinking about a camera.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was. We'll see. Well, I mean, Rogers, if he goes to the Giants, like it would be great for TV, great for news. But no, I have a feeling he's gonna come out here to the West Coast with any team, just
Okay.
to either be a starter or a backup because he is old. So
I don't know, bro. I think his ego is too big to let him be a backup.
you think? I mean, yeah, you're right.
Plus, like he'd have even if he does agree to be as a backup, like how much money are you gonna pay him to be your backup?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that's a lot of money to be a backup. Like at the very minimum. Like I don't
Hmm.
know, dude. I don't know that a team is willing to spend that much on a backup quarterback. But
Yeah,
we'll see. I
yeah,
mean, teams make stupid decisions. I mean, look at the Giants.
yeah.
So they're out here making stupid decisions. Another
Hmm.
old man who's still relevant in the NFL world is Mr. Deion Sanders, and
Hmm.
in a more specific term, Deion Sanders' son, Shador
Yeah.
Sanders, is going to be in the draft. Would you say he's rated the number one quarterback in the draft,
I mean,
or is it between him and Cam Ward?
I think it's him and Cam Ward. I think what I'm seeing a lot and hearing a lot is Cam Ward is a little bit better than him
Hmm?
because Cam Ward runs more and is better in the pocket supposedly. But
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, honestly, I've seen him play. If I were to choose, the only one I think I would probably take more Shador Sanders if I had to, but just because I do like Dion, I like Dion as a motivator, as a father figure for him, because Dion
Right.
he speaks the truth and he is a good guy. Um, is he a good coach or great coach? I don't know. I mean, he's leading men to in Colorado, and they do play good, but they haven't really won nothing.
Yeah.
They've had okay seasons and shit.
Right. Right.
And so that's what I think. That's the only reason why I think I would take Shador Sanders is because he's been mentored by Dion, and when a player goes through that, I mean, I think they have their head screwed on correctly, and so that's what I would want in an NFL player.
Yeah.
Cam Ward, I mean, I've seen him play. Can he make a throw? Yes. But then I saw what is it, Kyler Murray play, and he can make throws too. And like, look at him now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like it's give and take. So I mean, it's always a risk. But if it was up to me, I think I would probably take Shador Sanders at number one if I
Okay.
need a quarterback, of course. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. I'm with you, dude. I don't know that I would. I It's a crazy year for quarterbacks. I don't know that I would
yeah,
pick one. I mean, Cam Ward seems like he has a lot of intangibles there.
mm-hmm,
Um, and I feel like he had less talent in Miami and did okay.
yeah,
But again, I almost feel like he could be a one hit wonder.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
And with Shador, it's like, all right, Shador. I feel like Shador is good, but I may be one of those in not in the camp of like Shador is really really good. Is more like Shador, you're as good as you have to be or you're supposed to be because I'm sure your dad paid for all the best coaches, all the best learning, all the
yeah,
best this, all the best that. Like to me, it's like, are you naturally a quarterback or did they spend a ton of money turning you into a quarterback?
mm-hmm,
Because there was a lot of games that he shouldn't have lost in
yeah,
Colorado, and he lost. And I was like,
mm-hmm,
you guys recruited all these players and you stole a lot of players from your previous program. Not stole, but you brought them over and
yeah,
and you've got Travis Hunter and all this and you still lost.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
And in some of those games, he kind of stunk it up and it's like, Shador, you're supposed to be this big old thing and you're the son of Deion Sanders. So I feel like I'm not sold on him yet.
mm-hmm,
Um, so I it would suck to be in a position where you have to take a quarterback that early. I'd rather look at like later rounds, and I'd rather look at like a Jalen like Milrow from Alabama or Quinn
I don't like
Ewers.
that dude.
Really?
No, I like yours, but
Yeah,
Melrose.
yeah,
No, I seen him play. I seen him play a couple games at Alabama. He just
yeah,
wasn't. In my opinion, he was just
yeah.
wasn't good. I was just like, oh
I
man,
would
this
take
is
I would
bad.
take Ewers. I would take Ewers over Milrow, but like
Hmm.
in terms of like later round quarterbacks,
Yeah.
that's who I would look at because I feel
Hmm.
like Jackson Dart is gonna go as well early.
Hmm.
Um, and then I think there's going to be a pretty big drop off in terms of
Yeah.
quarterbacks,
Yep.
and then I think you'll get like two quarterbacks that might go pretty close to each other, and I think it'll probably be Milrow and Ewers, but I
Mhm.
would probably take Ewers, but Ewers is more of a project quarterback. Funny
Yeah.
thing is, they're all 6'2".
Yep.
None of them are huge quarterbacks. None of
Okay.
them are huge like 6'5", you know, studs. They're all 6'2". With
Okay.
I think Ewers being the tinier one of all of them in terms of weight. But
Okay.
all the other quarterbacks, the ones that we literally talked about, Cam, Shador, Dart, Milrow, and Ewers, they're all 6'2".
Okay.
So it's not like you're like, well, one's got physically imposing size and talent. No, no, no. They're all 6'2".
Okay. Okay.
So I would probably, as a project, I would probably take Quinn Ewers, and I would probably go have him in a team where I've maybe got a veteran quarterback like a Detroit.
Okay. Okay.
Like if I'm Detroit, I would take a chance on a Quinn Ewers to have him sit for a year or two behind Jared Goff. Like we
Mhm.
all know that Jared Goff. Well, I know that Jared Goff is
Mhm.
not the answer. I
Yeah.
know that he's not going to be the person to take you to the Super Bowl. And if he does, I don't think he's going to be the one to win you the Super Bowl, right? Because he's been in a Super Bowl, if I'm not mistaken,
Yeah. With the
and he didn't
Rams.
and he didn't win. So,
Yeah.
um, I feel like getting those things from him, I think Ewers is a better prospect than Goff, even though Goff was a first round quarterback, I think.
Yeah. Mhm.
Um, but I don't know. I like Ewers better than I liked Goff back then, anyways. So I mean, he's just been what I think Ewers has just been inconsistent.
Yeah.
But when he's on, he's on. It's just when
Mhm.
he's off, he's off. And I mean,
Yeah.
shit, you can almost say the same thing about Goff. When Goff is off, Goff is off. Hence, the last game, Goff was off.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I rather spend a pick on one of these guys, maybe even Jackson Dart,
Yeah.
than Shador or Cam. I just think the
Mhm.
risk is too high there. Um, but yeah, man, that's pretty much what's going on in the football world. There isn't a
Yeah.
lot more going on in the football world. We're just kind of hanging out, waiting for the draft to happen and
Yeah.
free agency to happen, and see if
Free
any
agency.
trades.
Free
Yeah,
agency's up first,
first and then the draft.
and yeah, and then the draft. Yep.
So we'll see. We'll see how the teams start shaping up. But everybody's undefeated right now.
Yeah.
Everyone's a Super Bowl hopeful right now.
Yeah.
So that's kind of nice to bring that back. Everyone is a Super Bowl hopeful.
For reals.
So we'll see how that goes. What do you got going on in your sports world, C's? Tell us a little bit about maybe the Lakers. There was a trade that happened while we were gone.
No trade, big trade. I mean, the trade that happened was Luka Doncic traded to the Lakers for Anthony Davis and Max Christie. Yeah, man, it was big. It was big when news broke. Everybody's like, "What? How can you trade a all star, you know, true NBA star and then again to the Lakers?"
Right,
It's
right,
like
right.
everybody's like, "Yo, what the hell? Why'd you do it?"
Yeah.
But yeah, it was. I mean, I'm a Laker fan, and I was like, "Hell yeah, I'll take it for sure. Good job, Lakers." Shit. I know I was, in the beginning when we started the podcast, I said, "Oh, Jeannie Buss has to sell the team because she's
hmm
getting nobody over here, and
hmm
she needs to sell it." LeBron, they're doing everything for LeBron. Brian's gonna get a son. JJ Redick is coming. But thumbs up to Rob Pelinka and the front office. They made a decision like, you know what, we're trading away Anthony Davis, one of our star players, for a younger star player, and
Right,
the
right.
Lakers got the better of the deal. They won today against the Clippers, which
Yeah.
is 5 wins in a row, and they moved up to they're fourth in the standings in the Western Conference. So
Right.
they're looking good, man. They're looking good. I think they ready to win a championship? Maybe, but I think there's better teams, younger teams
Yeah.
in the division.
Right.
But dude, they in terms of this trade that went down with the Dallas Mavericks, Lakers got the best of it. I'm like, dude, how do you trade a star Luka Doncic like that? Like
Yeah.
that's like trading. It's almost like letting trading Saquon from the Giants to Philly and shit. One of
Yeah.
your rivals.
Yeah.
It's like how do you like? Oh man, but yeah, it was good for the Lakers. But
Yeah.
it's I don't know how Dallas is gonna survive after this, man. Because
Yeah. boy, were their fans up in arms, dude.
Yeah.
That was hilarious. That was like, what
Yeah.
the hell are you doing? And
Exactly.
and in the homie world for us, it was like, shit, that was just as bad as the Booger and C's trade.
Got him.
Yeah, right. The guys
Yeah.
were like, "Yo, what the hell is that? That's just as bad as the Caesar and Booger trade."
Oh shit.
That was pretty funny. That was
Yeah.
pretty funny when that came out.
Uh, no, but it was lopsided. I was like, why did you make that trade? Like, oh, all right, it happened. Move on.
Right, right.
Accept it.
And then Anthony Davis ended up getting hurt, right?
Yep. Like his first game with the Dallas Mavericks, like he was playing good. He had like 25 points, and
Right.
then I think in the fourth quarter, I think he just got injured. Some muscle in his abdomen, I want to say, and he's been out probably like he's going on 3 weeks. I want to say no, yeah, 3 weeks.
Okay.
So he's probably gonna be out another 3 more weeks. But
Wow.
yeah, he's Anthony Davis. He's injury prone all the time. That's what the Lakers dealt with, and I think
Right.
that's the reason. That's part of the reason why they said, "Hell yeah, let's trade Anthony Davis," because this guy's gonna get injured, and we're getting Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic is today's his birthday, 26 years old.
Oh shit, he's only 26. God damn.
26 years old, and he's prime. Last year, he took his team to the NBA Finals. He lost the finals, but he still took that team to. He's a bona fide star.
Yeah.
Man, it was crazy. It was a crazy, crazy, crazy trade, but good for the Lakers. I'm a Lakers fan. Hey,
Hey, hey. Hey,
I ain't
man.
mad. I ain't mad at it. Yep,
The rich get richer.
exactly.
The
But
rich get richer. Look at that.
but remember, they came to us. The Mavericks said, "Yo, have you thought about this? Would you think like, oh, hey, right? Yes, we'll do it."
Yeah.
And
Hey,
we just said yes. So
that must have been like, man, did you see what the Giants did? At the beginning of last season. Yeah, hold my beer.
exactly.
Hold my beer. Look what we
Oh,
can do.
yep.
We'll get publicity this way. We'll be in the news
Uh-huh.
constantly by
Yep.
fucking this up. Yeah, that's hilarious, dude.
Mostly.
That is
Yeah,
hilarious.
and I'm sure the Dallas Mavericks fans, I'm sure
Oh,
they're
they're
like,
hot.
and I'm sure they're still hot because they're watching, Doncic take his team right now to on a 5 game winning streak, and they're over there losing. I'm sure they're like, man, what the hell? Damn.
Yeah,
Yep. And it's
exactly.
Dallas, so I was like, ah.
Oh yeah. Hey, anytime Dallas can screw up, then
Yeah.
screw
So no,
Dallas.
it's exactly. No, it's and then I think the NBA just had their All Star game, which was boring, by the way.
Yeah.
Um, and then I think the whole playoffs, the end of the season is coming. So right now is the second half of the season. That's when I'm gonna start paying more attention to the NBA. Of course, I'm gonna try to talk more about the NBA here on the podcast.
Hmm.
So maybe next time I'll bring up some more stuff about the NBA and what's going on with the league and all that stuff.
Yeah. 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 As we go on, we'll
Mm-hmm.
we'll we can't really phase football out, but we can definitely focus more sports, just
Yeah.
because I mean for us, we're diehard football fans, but as we mentioned before, it's never really downtime for us.
Yeah.
Because it goes from free agency, like Caesar said, to the draft, then
Mm-hmm.
to rookie mini
Minicamp.
camp,
Mm-hmm.
then kind of OTAs, and then it goes into
Training camp.
training camp, and then injuries. You're like, oh shit, so and so went down. Like, oh, bad
Yeah.
news. And so it football has now really become a year long sport for those that are diehards like us.
Yeah.
So it will be talking about at one point or another football in every podcast episode, but we do focus on other sports, and then we
Mm-hmm.
do
Mm-hmm.
focus on life in general, as evident in today's episode where C's shared a big event with everybody. So once again,
Yeah.
congrats, and I'm proud and humbled that C's chose our episode to bust that one out. That was pretty freaking
Yes,
epic.
sir.
So that was epic. The other news is the other sport that's coming back that's also big in my life
Mm-hmm.
is F1. Sees, I don't know if
Yeah.
you realize that, but F1 is right around the corner for us.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think the first race is in March, right?
That is
2 weeks.
yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
It is right around the corner for us.
Yeah. No. So yeah, I was thinking about you, and I was watching the whole F1 presentation, And I
Mm-hmm.
was like, oh, okay, because it was the first time I saw it, and I actually stumbled upon it
Right.
because I was channel surfing at work, and then yeah, I saw they had a car on stage. I was like, oh shit, that's F1 car. I was like, oh, let me
Right.
see this.
Mm-hmm.
And so I did see the whole presentation. The cars do look beautiful. They interviewed I think I want to say crew chief. I want to say,
Okay.
and then the two drivers.
Uh,
So
yeah. Usually it's the team principal.
okay,
So
yeah,
like
yeah,
yeah,
there you
the main
go.
person. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So they were interviewing that person and then the two drivers, and yeah, it was good. I mean, I was watching it for the first time ever, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess this is what they do. But
Yeah.
off air, you told me like, no, this is the first
Yeah.
time they actually do a stage presentation and like a
Mm-hmm.
concert almost.
Yeah.
And I thought it was good. I mean, you can see the car; it's beautiful, it's
Yeah.
shiny and all that stuff. But yeah, to me, it's like, oh, okay, cool, it's a car. Get it
Yeah.
racing, let's go.
Yeah. Right. Right. Right.
But I think the biggest one that everybody wanted to see is what is it, Hamilton in
Yeah. Ferrari.
Ferrari. Yeah, in Ferrari. And of course he was the last
Yeah.
drivers to step outside, to step
Yeah.
out on the stage.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was cool. I like the whole presentation of it. I thought it was very good, very well
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
Um, I think it does get fans excited,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it does bring in that appeal. Like, yo, we're trying to make this big, and this, you know, showcasing the cars and the drivers, and then having like popular singers along the
Mm-hmm.
way, and having celebrities as the audience. I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
it did good for the sport and for the attention.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
Like I told you off air. I was watching part of it. I didn't watch the rest of it because I had seen some of the cars already because the pictures had been leaked,
Yeah.
even though they were doing a really good job not to leak pictures.
Hmm.
But yeah, like you said, most of the time they've all had their own reveal for their cars
Yeah.
at separate times. Maybe like during the same week, or one week is one car, another week is another car, another week is another car. And this time they decided to, like, I think it's the 75th anniversary, or I don't know, it was something like
Okay.
that. But they decided to do live, full on one event, one group for all the cars
Mm.
to be revealed. Which at first I was like, oh man, it's gonna be really cheesy. They're being extra. Like, you don't really need all this glitz and glamour. But at the end of the day, F1 is a rich sport. It's
Yeah.
it's all literally about the glitz and the glamour, right? And
Mhm.
so
Mhm.
that's really what it comes down to. But honestly, like you said, it was pretty well done. The little bit
Yeah.
that I did see, because I was tired, and I saw some of the cars that I hadn't seen. So then after that, I was like, whatever, I'll watch it later. But it was pretty well done. I'm not
Okay.
gonna lie, it was pretty well done. It was nice to see that, and it was kind of nice. I was actually really look at the Williams car,
Mhm.
for and uh, fuck, what is it? Atladius or I don't know. It got a weird name now.
Yeah. Okay.
And then and then and well, along with the name Williams or whatever,
Mhm.
and that's really technically who I'm putting my cheering behind, because for those that don't know, um, Checo Perez is no longer in F1 at the moment.
Mhm.
He is technically gone from Red Bull. Now it's Liam Lawson who's with Max Verstappen. And again, we weren't Red Bull fans. We were Red Bull fans by default. We're Checo Perez fans, my wife and I.
Mhm.
So now that he's out of the sport, it really kind of sucks. But it's kind of nice because now I can focus on other things. Because for me, it would kind of suck, like, oh, Checo's out, or Checo's crashed, and it's like,
Yeah.
I don't really care about the race. Now it's like, all right, like, I'm more interested in everything else. Williams is a more like of a small, really small mom and pop team, but they've had a lot of racing history. They've had a lot of success. So, I like lovable losers. I mean,
Mhm.
look at the Bills, right? So they've kind of worked
Yeah.
their way back up, and so that's why I was like, you know what, I'm gonna throw my support behind Williams and Carlos Sainz, who got done dirty, in my opinion, by Ferrari. Who they're like, you know what,
Mhm.
Carlos Sainz, like, you kicked butt right before we let you go, but we're gonna take Lewis Hamilton over you. So
Yeah.
we want Lewis Hamilton, and they kind of left him out to dry, and he ended up with a small team. And so I want to see what he does. I'm curious to see what he does. I'm curious to see how the second driver for Red Bull sucks balls, so that
Mm.
people can see it wasn't Checo Perez who sucked. It was the car itself, and that
Okay,
anybody
okay.
that gets put in the second seat against Max Verstappen is just going to have a hard time uh, kind of keeping up, right? I mean,
Yeah.
the dude's a beast. He's a robot. It's annoying. I mean, he is the Tom Brady, the Tom Mahomes of F1. I mean, you want
Mhm.
to be the best, you got to beat the best, and he is that guy. Unfortunately, so
Mm.
I love him or hate him. He is that guy. So
Yeah.
I am excited about the way that I'll be able to watch the races now, and the different storylines, and see how Lewis Hamilton actually does with Ferrari. I am curious
Mhm.
about that. So it'll be a fun season to really get into, and hopefully you can watch a couple more races so we can deep
No,
dive a little more.
like I told you, I'll jump in with you with the Williams team.
Yeah,
I'll keep an eye out on exactly what you said on Carlos Sainz, see how he does. I'll keep an eye on Lawson, see where
yeah,
he finishes, and what's his story.
yeah.
And keep an eye on also of Ferrari and of course Hamilton, see how he does. And
Hmm.
but yeah, I do agree with you. Like Verstappen is top dog, and he's hard to knock off. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be tough to see who's gonna knock him off.
Right, right. So it'll be good, dude. I mean,
Mhm.
the first race I just confirmed the date. So the first race is March 15th.
Mhm.
Um, that's gonna be interesting for me to try and stay up and watch it. So that is a tournament weekend for us,
Mhm.
and so that'll be tough because I should be home by 9 p.m. So it's 9 p.m. my time. That means it's probably gonna be 8 p.m. your time. Um,
No, I think it's gonna be the same because I know we have daylight
oh,
savings
it's
coming
coming
up.
up, right? Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I think this next weekend. I want to say.
yeah. Okay, so yeah, we'll be the same. So it'll be 9
Yeah.
p.m. for both of us.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
they start practicing on Thursday the 13th. So
Okay.
I can watch those. And then Friday, they have their other practice, and then they have qualifying. And then
Okay.
Saturday is the race, which is
Hmm.
weird because it's normally Sunday, but because it's in Australia,
Yeah.
obviously it's
Okay.
a whole nother day on that side of that side of the world. So
Gotcha.
but
Gotcha.
Saturday, hopefully I can stay up to watch it. But those all day tournaments, they suck the life out of you. And then if they go the way it's been going, like our team, I don't know if I mentioned it before or not, but basically our team consists of a bunch of 8 and 9 year old girls. But Arizona does not have an 8U team. They
Hmm.
don't do 8U in tournaments.
Okay.
So we decided to take our 8 9 year old girls, give them a leg up in the competition for next year. So they're playing 10U ball. So essentially, we're
Hmm.
playing 10, 11, sometimes 12-year-old girls versus little 8 and 9 year old girls. So we're taking our lumps. We've hung in there. We almost won on Sunday. We
Hmm.
lost at the very end by 1 run. And so I'm gonna say, how coaches say, we didn't lose, we ran out of time.
Yeah.
We didn't lose, we ran out of time. That's what I'm gonna say. But we're coming along. But yeah, man, because it's a little tougher. If you lose all three games on Saturday, then most of the time you get the early game on Sunday,
Oh, okay.
and at
Okay.
that point it's if you lose you're out. If you win you keep going till you lose, and
Hmm.
then you get the first game. That means it's going to be at 8 in the morning. That means
Mm.
that based on where it's at, regardless of where it's at, we have our players get there an hour early so we can start warm ups. That means that we have to be there by 7. That means that I gotta wake up my daughters by like 6.
6. Yeah.
That means that I gotta be awake by like 5.
Hmm.
So it's tough, bro. It is
Yeah.
definitely tough. So I'm gonna hope that I can see this and watch the whole race without falling asleep. I probably will be.
Yeah.
I'll probably be pumped. I'll probably be like just hyped. So
Okay.
it might not be an issue, but yeah, it might.
Yeah.
I definitely I'll be tired for sure, but we'll see how
Yeah. I'll
that
try. I'll
goes.
try to catch that first race, 9 p.m. I think I
Yeah,
could do it.
yeah. It should be cool.
Mm.
Like I said, they're like about 2 hours long, so
Hmm.
it's not too late that you finish. So that'll be fun. But yeah, man, that's gonna be exciting to have that sport back. Speaking of another sport,
Hmm.
we haven't done these in a while.
Yeah, buddy. I got mine right here. I'm gonna do these Don Ross Elite.
Yeah, see,
Um.
I think I got a lesser box today. I don't think they're that
Yeah.
special. Score, I don't think it's that special, but I was out and about and I found a box. So I was like, you know what?
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and buy a box. So
Gotcha, gotcha.
I know we've been promising you guys how to do a PSA for these cards, and like Caesar mentioned, we've just kind of really been um, busy as heck, man. Life has been in the priority, and as we mentioned, I mean, you saw there firsthand in the beginning of the episode, he's had a lot going on, so it's
Yeah.
been kind of tough to do that. So we will definitely focus on that.
Yeah, I did some research. It says, what is it? To send sports cards for grading, you can secure them between cardboards, wrap them in bubble wrap, and place them in a sturdy box. So that's what they say they recommend. Put them in the box, not a like a padded envelope. They said put
Yeah.
it in a box and then send it. So I think that's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
We're gonna do more research on that. But I think I'm gonna try to do next podcast. I'm gonna try to go get some boxes
Okay.
and try to send one off, or put the address on and everything, and
Okay.
and
Okay.
send it off, and I'll try to video tape that with my phone or record it.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, we'll get into it and see right now if we pull out any good packs right now, any good
Yeah.
cards right now. We'll send these off too.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm looking at my rookie cards right now.
Okay.
Nothing special. I got a few. Okay, I got a few.
Let me see.
Um, I'm not gonna bore everybody with some of the boring ones. I will think it's funny. You just mentioned him earlier. So Trey Hendricks
Oh, okay.
right here. So that's a
Yep.
Trey Hendricks. But I did get some rookie cards. Some that are, I mean, again, this is score, so I don't know that they're that much in high value. But I did get a Brian Thomas rookie card.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So there's that one. Then I got a Rome Adunze
Oh, that's good.
rookie card right there. I got a Bo Nix rookie card.
Oh, okay.
And then I got another, looks like it's just a regular Rome Adunze rookie card. So the other one's more of an insert. This is just a
Hmm.
regular Rome Adunze rookie card. So that's what I got in this pack. These are pretty big packs. So usually when you get cards and the pack has a bunch of cards, that usually means that the value of the stuff that you're going to get there is usually a little less
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
than when you buy an expensive ass box with like 7 cards in a pack.
Yeah.
Um, and then you're like, oh, it's expensive. But sometimes the payout tends to be
Yeah.
a
I
little
opened
bit
my
more.
Don Ross Elite. Nah, I didn't get nothing in this pack. I got was
Oh,
it TJ Watt,
okay.
Stafford,
Yeah.
let me see, Jordan Love, which is all right, and then I got a Raheem Mostert,
Okay. All right.
which is all
Which
right.
he just got cut, didn't he?
Yeah, he got I think cut, or yeah, I think they told him he's gonna
He's
get
gonna get
released.
cut. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. That'll be interesting. Think he goes. Think he goes back to the Niners,
he should. But
especially with all the injuries.
yeah, especially with all the injuries. But I mean, he should go where of course where he wants to go, and but it's he still has it. I think he still has a chance to do good in this league. So
Right.
any team that signs him, I think is going to produce.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, look at this. I got a Dak Prescott. Wow.
Oh, hold on, hold on. Oh shit.
I got a Hall of Fame Andre Tippett. I got a Brandon Aubrey. I got a
Uh,
Breeze Hall. Nope. Yeah, this pack sucked. Hey, we'll see who. All right, I got one for you.
yeah, look, I got a Micah Hyde,
Oh,
retired,
nice.
right?
Retired Micah Hyde. I got
And
one
I
for
got
you.
a full throttle Tariq Hill, Don Ross Elite, which
Okay.
is
Okay.
that's all right.
I got a challenge for you.
Yeah, yeah.
If I if I
Hold on.
uh if I pull if I pull a Justin Tucker, you got to do a shot. If you pull a Justin
Oh,
Tucker, I got to do a
oh,
shot.
okay, okay, okay. Shit, I don't got shots right now.
Well,
But
we'll take a
next one,
sip.
next
We'll
one.
we'll take a drink. No, just a sip of what you got.
Oh fuck, I'm done. I'm dry.
Oh, damn, this guy. All right, well
Next one, next
then
one,
next one.
yeah, next one. Just remember. But yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
Uh,
Let's see.
what is it? Who?
Tucker.
Tucker. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
For those of you that don't know, Mr. Justin Tucker, a extremely reliable kicker for the Ravens, was not
Raven.
extremely reliable this year. And
Oh,
it has come out that Mr. Tucker himself has been doing some very naughty things in massage parlors.
oh.
Uh, and so he came out very defensive, but then a lot of witnesses have come forward, and this is talking about a very religious person, allegedly about Mr. Tucker being a religious person. But you know how that goes, right? Sometimes some of the most religious people are some of the most shadiest people, and so Mr. Tucker himself was probably, where there's smoke, there's fire. And so might be the reason why he didn't perform. He was like, oh, shit.
I got a
All this is about to come
Cade
out.
Stover rookie card for the
Okay.
Texans.
Okay.
I don't know
Okay.
who the hell that is.
It looks legit, though.
Yeah, dude, but dude, he's been caught up. I was like,
Yeah,
damn,
seriously. Yeah.
what's up with these guys in massage parlors and shit, man? I was
Man,
like, geez,
seriously. It's like, you're not Robert Kraft. You're not going to get away with it.
shit, no.
I got a Ray Davis rookie card to go Bills. Mr. Ray
Okay.
Davis. Nice little rookie running back we got this year. So that was nice. That was nice. I'll take that. Man, this is a horrible pack. I got a Matthew Stafford. He's retired.
Same here, man. I don't like
Okay.
my box that I got. I was like, God damn it.
I got a Malik Neighbors.
Oh, okay.
So I got a Malik Neighbors. So I got the rookie receivers going so far. Okay. Okay.
Look, I got a what is it? Spellbound Sam Laporta.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's not. Oh, that's a nice looking card, dude.
Uh,
That's a
and
real
then
nice looking card.
check this one out. I got a Christian McCaffrey.
Oh, okay.
Is numbered
Oh, he's
uh
numbered. Okay.
7 out of 875 though.
Damn. That is,
Uh,
yeah. All right. All right. But it's
yeah, it's
numbered.
good. It's numbered, yeah.
Yeah. I got a Tyreek Hill celebration. Tyreek Hill celebration.
Okay.
Wait, is that the Bills? God damn it, it's against the Bills. Ain't that some shit?
Uh,
Ain't that some shit? All right, all right, all right. So I'm hoping I get one decent card, that makes up for this box, which I don't think was an expensive box. I think it was like $27 for this box.
okay.
So if I can get a card that makes up for it, then
Yeah, for else.
it'll be all right. But oh, look at that! I got another. Just I can tell from the back, I got another Roma Dunze. So we'll see how that one looks. But yeah, there is nothing coming out of these cards. Nothing good. Let's see. I got a Xavier McKinney. I got a Brian Dawkins, a Shaquille Barrett, a Gino.
Uh,
I got a Mr. Gino. I got a Zach Martin. Oh, look at that. They heard you. I got a Micah Hyde as well.
uh,
Micah Hyde.
I got this Field Vision Lamar Jackson, which is pretty cool.
Oh, all right. All right. All right. I like that.
Yeah, it's nice.
I like that. Oh, I got a Puka. Puka.
Oh.
I got a Puka and a Cooper back to back. Wow. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Let's see who these rookies are. Let's see. Kate Stover. No idea. Quinton Mitchell. Man. And
Damn, you got a Kate Stover too? I got one
Yeah.
too. That's
I
weird.
got a Kate Stover. I got a Marshawn Lloyd. Cooper DeJean. Okay, Mr. Cooper DeJean.
Okay.
Mr. Performing at the Super Bowl. Okay.
Super
Okay.
Bowl. Super Bowl
Yeah.
champion, yeah.
Yeah. I got a. Let's see. I got a Joe Alt rookie card.
Okay.
I got a Christian McCaffrey league leaders. Mr. 1,400 yards,
Mm,
59 for Mr. McCaffrey. Okay, okay. I got a Lad McConkey. Damn, I'm getting all the receivers, dude.
okay.
Lad McConkey rookie card. And then I got another. I think I already had this one. The Rome Adunce. I think I already had that
Yeah.
one. So I got two
Man,
Rome
it's just
Adunces.
horrible pack. Horrible box that I got.
Yeah, dude.
Goodness.
None of this is bringing back what I spent so far. So we'll see how this is. I'm down to 2 packs. Yeah, I'm down to 2 packs, Caesar.
Nah, that's it. I'm done.
Oh shit! All right, fans. Let's see, man. Give us something good.
Yeah.
Let's end this bad boy on a good note.
The only good one I got in my last pack is this another Spellbound Tariq Hill, which was
Mm,
the second Tariq Hill I got. And I was like, Jesus Christ.
okay, okay. Let's see. I got a Bruce Smith. Hey, now Bruce Smith. Oh shit, Michael Vick, Dog Killer.
Yeah.
Jalen Waddle, Derwin James. Oh, I was like, no, it's Daniel Carson, not Justin Tucker. I was like, I got one. No. All right, let's see here. Oh, I got an
Wait.
autograph,
Oh shit.
but it's a person that doesn't really matter. Dylan Johnson, running back for the Titans. I didn't even see him play.
What?
Did you see him play?
No, not enough. I don't even know who the
No.
fuck that is. Dylan
Yeah,
Johnson.
the running back over there was the Spears.
Yep.
I was
Mm-hmm.
like,
Mm-hmm.
oh man, I got an autograph for nothing.
Sheesh.
Dang, bro. Fuck, you better do something, you Mister Dylan Johnson, bro. You better break out this year. That's about the only way to make the pack worth it right now.
Yep.
Oh, dude, that
That sucks,
sucks.
dude.
Oh man, I did get an autograph, but it wasn't worth anything. I got a okay, I got an Xavier Worthy.
Okay.
All right, I got a let's see, any other rookies? Oh, I got a Frank Gore Jr. rookie card.
Oh, for us.
Yeah,
Okay.
Frank Gore Jr. Mr. Frank Gore Jr. to the Bills himself.
Oh, that's dope.
I got a Darren Waller. Rest in peace to his sister.
Mm.
I got an Esteem Audric Esteem rookie card.
Okay. Okay.
Um, got let's see what else here. I got an Andre Johnson rookie or not a rookie, Hall of Fame card,
Oh, okay. That's dope.
and then that's it for this pack. So let's see the last pack. Let's hopefully we can get another signature, and it would be a much better person. Let's see. Last pack. Here we go. Drum roll. 22 cards. Let's see if it's worth
Oh,
anything. Oh man, I did not get my monies back on this pack or this box. That sucks. All right. Any decent rookies? Well, who would you say is the highest rookie that would be worth anything right now?
this dude, Daniels, Jaden Daniels.
Yeah,
That's
you're
it.
right. Oh yeah, Jaden Daniels is the high expensive one.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
I could tell you, I think.
That one and I know Bo Nix. Of course, the quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Bo Nix is doing good in Denver.
Yeah. Let's see. All right. I got a Jonathan Brooks rookie card.
Okay.
I got a Michael Penix. Okay. All right,
Okay.
Michael Penix. All right.
Oh yeah, that might be something.
Yeah, if he pans out, I agree.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I'm glad. I got a Keon Coleman. Let's go Bills.
Oh, okay.
Let's go Bills. All right, I got me a little Keon Coleman. That makes me feel a little bit better. I got an Imani Bailey running back for the Chiefs. No clue who he is. Devontae Walker for the Ravens. No clue who he is. I got a Brock Bowers. Brock Bowers is balling.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
Brock
that's a
Bowers
good
is
one.
balling. Yeah, Brock Bowers
That's a
is
good
balling.
one. Yeah.
And then, oh shit, I got two Brock Bowers rookie cards. Okay. This is a different box.
Oh,
So I got two of them. Okay, all right. And
dang, that's a
then,
good pack.
yeah, and then the last one is, oh shit, I got a numbered card. It's Mr.
Oh, okay.
Derwin James.
Oh, okay, okay.
And it's numbered. I don't know if you can see the numbers. Two something,
To
229
to
or 220 something out of 300.
yeah, yeah.
It is 220 out of 399. Okay,
Oh shit. Okay. Not
okay.
bad, not bad.
Not bad. All right, maybe those two packs combined will make up for the box. So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, now we just gotta hope Mr. Dylan Johnson can pan out and become a stud, and then I can be like, I got his signed card.
For the Titans, hey, you
Yeah,
never know.
hey, I got his card. You like you say, you never know, bro. You just
Never
never know.
know.
I mean, Jaden Reed's well on his way, and I have his rookie card with a jersey on it. So
Oh, okay.
I have that one. Speaking of that, I know that we talked about it last time on the podcast, ladies and
Mm-hmm.
gentlemen, and I mentioned to you guys that my mom had threw away all my cards. But I did mention
Yeah.
to Caesar off air the other day that I did find two binders worth
Mm.
my football cards with some very interesting rookie cards. I know we were supposed to talk about it today, Caesar. I didn't get a chance.
Yeah, yeah,
And we're already going on 2 hours almost. So
yeah.
I think we're gonna have to go ahead and call it, which would allow me to upload this bad boy soon, so that I can, you
Mm-hmm.
know, queue it up for the wifey,
Mm.
and she can see the surprise and everybody else and the homies as well. But yeah, man, I did find my cards, guys. So hopefully at the next podcast, like Caesar said, we'll be talking about the PSA, getting that ready, identifying what cards we're gonna send. I do have a Jalen Waddle that I was telling C's. I think it's
Mm-hmm.
numbered like 30 something out of 70. it's Jalen Waddle. I know it's not super exciting. I mean, Jalen Waddle's still a good receiver, but hell, it's only 70 cards, so that's pretty
Yeah.
cool. So I figured I'd get that one. That one, and if there's I know I have a couple like Heinz Ward rookie cards and a couple Eric Moles rookie cards in my binders. I haven't really checked what else I have that might be pretty decent, so I can't wait to take a look at that. But again, it's been crazy busy.
Yeah.
This weekend's the first weekend I'm gonna have off in a long time, so I'm trying to do a combination of nothing and everything at the same time,
Mm.
which is really hard because there's so many things I want to knock out around the house. But then part of me is like, nah, man, sit your ass down and enjoy your
Yeah.
weekend. But it's hard. It's hard for me to sit down and not do anything. Um, but yeah, man, C's, it's been fantastic to catch up with you, man. I'm really happy we got back on it.
I know.
The hiatus sucks. Oh, before I forget,
Hmm.
I know we were supposed to talk about Instagram accounts to kind of let people know.
Oh, yeah.
We'll do it on the next one, but
Yeah.
there is something I want to cover. Have you? And I know you would appreciate this because you and I were big time fans of this show. Um, we were big time fans of Lost. We got really into
Hmm.
it or
Hmm.
whatever. Do you have Apple TV?
No, 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 no.
Oh,
But I
dude,
could watch. I do have through my illegal
got
access.
yeah,
I
yeah,
could
yeah.
watch Apple TV stuff.
So you gotta watch Severance,
Oh, okay, okay. I've heard
bro,
about that. I've heard about that.
bro. It is. Whoo, I'm. We just watched episode 1 and 2 for season 2, I think.
Okay, okay.
Um, we were supposed to wait a little bit more because I don't want to run out of episodes. But
Yeah.
oh my god, dude, it is, it is, it is good. I had no clue what I was
Hmm.
watching at first, and kudos to my wife for saying, "Hey, do you want to watch this with me? I think you would like it." Uh,
Mm,
and it
okay.
is like it's pretty damn good. It's trippy. It's a little weird. It's like
Hmm.
um, it's one of those like different pace thrillers. Like it can go slow, it can go fast,
Yeah.
um,
Okay.
and it's a bit of a mind fuck.
Mm, okay.
But my brain, who likes to really solve shit ahead of time, I'm having a hard time figuring it out. Sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm wrong. I'm like, oh fuck, I
Hmm.
didn't see that coming, dude. It's good. I would tell
Okay.
you to watch it, so maybe we could touch base on it in the next episode or whatever, the next podcast. We could touch base, see where you're at, and we could talk
Mm,
about
okay.
those.
I'll try.
Um,
I'll try because I know like my friend is talking about they recommended what's that fucking fuck I forgot. But yeah, there's this other episode, another program that got recommended. I was like, all right, I'm gonna watch it, and it's pretty basically about the end of the world type of shit.
oh, okay, okay.
So that's why I was like, all right, I'm gonna watch this. But now you tell me this one, Severance. I got that one queued up also.
Yeah. Because it's funny, like even the parents today at practice, the
Yeah.
softball parents, I overheard them. They were like
Oh,
talking
okay.
about it. They're like, "Oh yeah, like it's this and that and this." I'm like, "Wait, are y'all talking about Severance?" And they're like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Oh shit."
Oh, okay.
And then at work, I got a couple of my coworkers into it, and they're like, "Yeah, I think it's a trip." I was like, "It's good,
Oh,
man.
okay.
It's good. It's a trip." And I think all
All
the
right,
actors
all
that
right,
are in it, like, they play their parts pretty well. So
all right, all right. I'm gonna check it out then.
yeah,
Severance.
yeah, definitely check it out, dude. The name will make sense because at first I was like, Severance, what the fuck? They're getting fired? I'm confused.
Yeah.
But then once you watch it, you're like, oh shit, that's what that means. I was like, okay, all right. So those of you who haven't seen it, take a look, watch it,
Mm.
and then maybe come back on the next episode of our podcast and put it in the comments and let us know what you thought about what you've seen so
Mhm.
far.
Mhm.
And then the rest of you, why don't you go ahead and hit the like button, put a huge congratulations on the comment section for your homie C's on there, and for his wifey, his lady, on their special day this past weekend. So
Yes,
huge
sir.
kudos to them. C's, send us out, man. Send us out on a special episode 30 of HCP.
Yeah, man. Thank you guys for joining us, man. We had a good time. Sorry again. Sorry we didn't. We were on that little hiatus, but we'll try to do it again next week. But yeah, man. Thank you for the well wishes. To you, Sergio. Thank you for everything, man, and to your family. God bless. But yeah, man. We'll try to keep you guys informed next week with the same IG stories or IG accounts.
Mm-hmm.
We got some more cards, and we'll try to do the whole PSA thing. because I do want to send something out just to see how the process goes. So yeah, we'll get that going. And but yeah, thank you. Hit that like button, comment, sponsor us, whatever you guys want.
There you go.
Send some.
Sponsors. I hadn't even thought about that. Sponsor us. It'll make it a lot easier to keep coming back. You know,
World.
that'll make it easier to come back.
But yeah, man, thank you guys, thank you.
Yeah, but like Caesar said, man, appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate you guys taking your time to watch this almost 2 hour long episode. Whether you play it on in the background or you actually watch it, I don't know if
Yeah.
you'd want to see our ugly mugs. You might just want to listen to it in the background. But if you do, I really appreciate it. I know Caesar appreciates it.
Yep.
This started off as something just Caesar and I wanted to kind of just venture into, have something to do. Him and I go way back since we were little kids, and
Mm-hmm.
we always kind of like to talk sports and things. So this was a nice little way to do it, and I can't believe that we're
Yep.
30 episodes in. I don't want to take that for granted, but thank you guys if you do watch it. And at the very least, like I said, it is a lot of work to try and coordinate and do this, and then to kind of upload it or download it and clean it up a little and upload it. So at the very least, let us know you're watching. Give us some kind of comment, even if it's you homies watching it. Let us know that you're
Yeah.
watching it, man, just so that we've got some kind of guidance and some kind of inspiration to keep it going a little bit more, and keep prioritizing this thing that we like to do, and hopefully, well, we can keep making more for you guys throughout the year. So, with that said, guys, as always, it has been a blast. It is
Go Dodgers.
ACP. Homie Connect
ACP.
Podcast, episode 30. That's going to wrap it up. And go Tribe. Oh, no, sorry. It's Go Guardians.
Guardians.
Go Guardians. No more Tribe. All right, guys. Appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you at the next one. Deuces.
Peace.